Hi, this is Cheryl Foster. I wanted to share with you my origin story with prompting SendOutCards because it's funny and it relates just to the senior care industry. So, over 16 years ago, it was February, and I really knew the power of gratitude. And I was in a position of a regional director with a company called A Place for Mom, and had a large area in North Orange County and lots of lead sources. So it was all professional development. So the company gave us very few leads. We had to go get our own. And we developed relationships with hospitals and community organizations and lawyers and cemeteries and a whole list of places, obviously, which I've included those in the template that you've just purchased. Anyway, with my original story was I was at home and I ordered and bought these postcards from Vistaprint. And on the back, I would put in here, I'd write the person's name. So I would go Joanne, I'd handwrite that in there, then a little message. Then I would sign my name. I would add a printed label here, and then the postcard here. So postcard stamp. So I would do all of that. And at this time I had about 85 that I was sending out for Valentine's Day. So it was like a couple weeks before Valentine's Day. And I was home, and of course I had ordered the postcards a couple weeks in advance from Vistaprint. And then when I was just watching TV, I'd sign an email and put over, and maybe I'd put a little other note in there. And I ran out of postcard stamps. So I'm like, shoot, okay, it's February and it's really hot outside. Kind of strange. I live in Southern California. Anyway, I went to the post office, which is about 15 minutes away, waited in line for another 25 minutes, which was ridiculous, just to purchase like 30 more postcard stamps because I ran out of postcard stamps. Came back home. Actually, I took the pile with me, so added the rest of the stamps and dropped them off at the post office. That's how I used to do it. And I would keep some sympathy cards around always because we knew people were having things happen to them. Your clients pass away when we're dealing with aging issues. Thank you cards, celebration cards, recognition cards, all kinds. I go to a networking luncheon at one of the communities, local communities, had a big turnout. The speaker was really dynamic. She talked about LinkedIn and knowing your brand. And she sent, about 5 days after the event, I got a card from her. And unfortunately, I don't still have the card. But the card had, on the front of it, it had a picture of her on the front. And then I opened it up on the inside. And she had a personal message with my name on it. She had her signature. She had a picture of her business card on the inside. And she said, if you like this card and would like to learn more about how you can send some yourselves, go to this link. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So there was like 130 people at this luncheon. It was a huge luncheon. And she used this service. So I went to the website, watched some of the videos, learned about it, and said, this is a no-brainer after what I had just experienced with my post office and my Valentine cards. Moving forward, I think this was about Mother's Day, I decided to do a postcard using my new service, SendOutCards. And this is a copy of the postcard. It's favorite quotes, which I love to do. And one of the things I do with my postcards is I like to design them so it's something they would keep for display. And it feels really good when you go into the social worker's office or the doctor's office, whatever, to see your cards on display. It's neat. But with SendOutCards, I was able to return address, her address, it's already stamped, include a business card, create a little message here to the person, and sign it, and it actually looks like your signature is signed. And I could send 80 cards, all literally like 5 minutes. It's a pretty cool way to automate. And the rest is history. I did sign up as an affiliate with the company, and I have never regretted that. I've received a check from them every single month because I've shared it with other people. So that may be something you might want to learn about, but maybe not. That's fine too. And you don't have to do send out cards. You can just create your own cards or use your own cards as well, because this template has so many of the sentiments and resources. That's my SendOutCards story. The company has changed so much over the years, but a lot of us have still been around forever. I did senior care for about 15 years, and then I did medical sales with functional medicine and stem cells and doctors, and did that for about 8 years. And now I'm more retired, but I'm just focusing on helping professionals share their gratitude with others. So thank you so much for listening and learning my story. And this is just a sample of my family greeting card, or Christmas card this year. That's my husband and I on the Nepali coast. And I can show you guys how to do the digital stuff using some of those things. And then here's family pictures, and then a nice little story. And then here's my little grandkids. Anyway, photos are fun, powerful. I'm working on a gallery right now, so probably by the time you see this, the gallery will already be up with ideas. And just enjoy. Thank you again. This is Cheryl with Senior Care Cards.